Hi there, good morning. It is yet another exciting moment to have you on the screens of GH Police Television. It is 19th August 2026, and you're welcome to the wonderful, wholesome Wednesday edition of the Safe Star Show, your ultimate morning companion for a secure and vibrant day ahead. I'm Sergeant Yao, Boite Boatin, your host, bringing you the pulse of safety live from the studios of GH Police Television, right inside the National Police Headquarters. Now, this show is streaming live on all our social media platforms. And so, wherever you are watching us from, whether in Ghana or beyond the borders of Ghana, you can follow Ghana Police Service on all social media platforms where you get a live stream of this particular program on TikTok, on Facebook, on X, on YouTube. Let's get mutually active. Let's get dialogic. Send us your questions, your thoughts, your comments, your observations, and we'll do well and read them out to you. Again, we are also available on DSTV channel 362. Now, joining me this morning as my co-host is the Alcyon policewoman Sergeant Theresa Addo. Good morning, Sergeant Tess.
Good morning, Sergeant Boite.
How are you doing, madam?
I'm doing very awesome. Yourself?
I'm also doing great. We are back again. We are thankful for life.
Exactly.
It is midweek action.
Sure.
Very soon we'll have our weekends, approaching. Yeah.
That is true.
Yesterday, town was a bit, there were some bit of ups and downs, This morning, there is another information breaking out that there is another motor accident on the Pokwase Amasaman stretch.
Again?
Yeah.
Wow. I think that stretch has to be really looked at critically.
Seriously, I don't really know what is on that particular road.
But I hope that we did not lose lives in that.
Well, I'm yet to find out if lives have been lost, but the information I have this morning seeks to explain that almost about 4 vehicles were involved in the motor crash. Pokwase White House area. That's what I'm told.
I think drivers should also be careful while applying the road. Yes, because in as much as we do not have the place very illuminated, but you also have to take your safety into your own hands. Whilst driving, you have to be very careful.
Absolutely.
You are being a defensive driver, but you have somebody who is also not complying with the rules on the road. So let's all be careful whilst on the road. Yeah.
Exactly. We need to be careful as road users. And so that is it. Some motor accidents happening on the Pokwase Amasaman stretch this morning, White House to be precise, where we are told that some 4 vehicles are also involved in this particular accident. But then we cannot confirm whether lives have been lost yet. But as and when the show goes ahead or goes on, if we get any development on this particular matter, we'll inform and update accordingly. Okay, so we are ready to kickstart your day safely as we usually do on this platform, whether you are anticipating heavy vehicular traffic from where you live to your respective destination or place of work today, or even planning your weekend from today, we've got you covered. We'll be starting off with our traffic updates as our first segment on the show, where my colleague, Sergeant Yusuf Brahima, who usually visits a particular spot earlier, will join us in the studios and then bring us how the traffic situation looks like this morning. And then we'll come back and delve deeper into stories that are shaping our communities, that police today. Our colleagues in the office are also ready to do us that particular service. And then quickly, we move straight to your essential health tips, where our medical experts from the police hospital who are always on the standby to give us an important discussion on a topic that may seem either deleterious to our health or innocuous to our health as well. That is health tips on today's edition of the Safe Star Show. And then our big conversation today, Sergeant Tess, in the wake of leakages making so pervasive on our social media platforms, it is important that we look into what the law speaks about when it comes to non-consensual sharing of intimate images or videos, as to whether or not people deliberately leaked them or there were some, malevolent brains or, impression or mentality behind the leakage of these videos. And so this morning, we are going to be joined by the Director of Cybercrime at the CID headquarters to let us know the perspective of the law on these developments so that we are also guided.
I believe people just go about sharing them without knowing that there are legal implications to it.
Absolutely.
And so once this program is there to educate them, I'm sure today most people would probably turn a new leaf on knowing the legal basis on that.
Can you imagine someone giving you a screenshot of probably yourself in a video and then telling you that if you don't give me money, I'm going to publish them?
You see?
Really?
You see?
And I'm like, do you really know what you're even putting yourself into?
But the thing is, why would you even record yourself in the first place?
Anyway.
Those are the questions we should ask ourselves.
So when you're having some fun time with your partner, why would you even bring out your phone or device to film or even record,
But then if you happen to find yourself in there, you know that, of course, the law would catch up with you.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure viewers would definitely get to learn something about this today.
Yes, so that is going to be a topical issue on this morning's edition of the show. Non-consensual sharing of intimate images and the legal implication. We are going to be joined by the Director of Cybercrime here at the CID headquarters to let us know the perspective of the law on this particular development. And then we'll get into the birthday messages where we celebrate with police officers, our loved ones, our ardent viewers, and colleagues who work in the other state security agencies celebrating their birthdays in the month of August. We'll share in the amazing chapter in their lives. Yes, if we do get any development on sports, we'll also serve you with that particular news. And so these and other things you should expect on today's edition of the Safe Start Show. But before we keep the ball rolling, we are going for our first break. When we return from the break, we'll keep the ship sailing. Remember that the Safe Starts leads to a great day. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, you are welcome back from that break, and thank you for staying with us. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. Let me send a big shout out and then good morning to Policewoman Chief Inspector Bossman. She is a deployment officer at the National Patrol Department Visibility here at the National Police Headquarters. A very industrious policewoman, always watching us live on GH Police Television. Big shout outs going out to you, Policewoman Chief Inspector Bossman with the National Patrol Department or Directorate, a deployment officer. Big shout outs going out to you. Okay, so it's time for us to get into the latest update with our traffic developments. And as I mentioned earlier, my colleague Sergeant Tutu Brahma is back with us in the studios after his earlier visit to the Afrikiko traffic intersection on the Liberation Road here in Accra. He's going to give us how the traffic situation looks like, so that motorists and road users who may be plying that particular route today are guided in that particular regard. Good morning, Brahma.
Good morning, big man.
I hope you are fine, sir. You are back again.
Yes.
Yes. How was your night?
We can't complain.
Yes, you know.
The nights look very shorter these days.
I know, right? You get home and then after taking some bath or something, you just
you realize it's 5 a.m.
It's 5 a.m. Like, wow, the alarm is just ringing. The alarm is just blowing. Charlie making noise.
Charlie.
And you have to wake up again, prepare yourself for the day.
Charlie.
I'm like, is it that when we sleep or when we go to sleep, somebody intentionally just changes the time or something or the clock? You know? Because you sleep in the next 2 hours time. It's terrible.
It is becoming difficult.
It's terrible.
So you go to bed and you realize that you are waking up.
Seriously.
Then you wake up with sleeps on your eyes and then you still want to go back to sleep.
Charlie.
But you can't complain.
You can't complain. Charlie.
And then there's this also bad development on
on the same
of our core stretch.
Yeah, Pokwase White House.
You see, some of these things, you can't talk about it enough.
Yeah.
You see.
But, you know, I mean, there is one particular factor away from, you know, we need to be responsible on our roads. You understand?
Of course.
And negligent on the part of a road user may cost lives, you know.
Too bad.
This is something we keep talking about over time.
It is too bad.
Yes.
It is too bad. You see, the speed on some of these roads are just too much for the conditions of the road.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at you see, if you are driving a salon vehicle and you want to stop the vehicle, the distance it will take you to stop is different from someone who is driving a truck and the person wants to stop.
Yeah.
Especially when the road conditions change,
like
rains come down and all that. It is also going to affect how long it will take your vehicle to stop. So common sense will tell you, the driver, that this road condition requires me to reduce my speed.
Yeah.
You understand? Because once you stop, your braking distance will certainly increase.
So, Ibrahim, don't you also think that probably the fact that it's a highway and then drivers probably see that the space is free and so they tend to increase.
No, but then even driving on a highway, there is a particular
exactly that is what I am coming to. That regardless of what it is, you still have to stay within your speed limits.
Very well.
Yes, so that has to
go
down very well.
It is not. So just as you're saying, even if you have the opportunity to go, let's say 80 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
I mean, once the conditions of the road changes, you must also change your speed.
Yeah.
Very well.
You understand? My boss will always tell you that. I mean, when the road conditions change, you understand? Even when it comes into conflict with the law, let's say you can drive at 80 kilometers per hour, and it has drizzled. You still don't have to drive at 80 kilometers per hour.
Certainly, yes.
You understand?
The
so
roads
you always
slippery,
say that
exactly. Just reduce your speed for your own safety.
You see, so he will say that whenever the road conditions comes into conflict with the law, choose safety.
Exactly.
You have the right. The signs are there that you can drive at 80 kilometers per hour. But it has rained and you know the roads are slippery. Must you still drive at 80 kilometers per hour?
Visibility becomes so difficult and then those are the factors
you must consider drive at 80. So you should adjust your speed according to the road conditions.
Absolutely. But unfortunately, that's not what we see on our roads.
That is not what we see.
Yes.
Our people are just so careless. I mean, they go about speeding, doing the normal thing as if nothing has happened.
Yeah. We're hoping that with continuous education here on this program, they get to learn a thing or two.
Yes,
so
hopefully.
Because that is ideal models to choose, actually.
Because there are some accidents, it is obvious, or you can see that they are very preventable.
They are avoidable.
They are avoidable. But
they are avoidable.
You cannot really tell. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. So bad.
Anyway,
I'm hoping and praying that this time, we shouldn't lose any life. That's what I'm
that is my prayer as well.
We also pray so. But you see, sometimes people do not die. They get severe injured. And sometimes their lives change forever.
Thing.
Yeah.
You understand? And look at the property that are also involved. Sometimes someone's hard-earned investment goes down the drain like that because of someone's carelessness.
Exactly.
You see, so these are all things. So road crashes, there's not just about even the life being taken away, the damage to property, the investment that people have made, the lives that are going to be affected. The trauma that people will go through for their whole lives. They are all effects of all this trauma. Anyway, let's see.
That's going to be a topic for, I think, more than a week or so. So we'll come back to Let's have our topic.
I think every section we need to actually touch on this. Every section we need to touch on.
So, let's have a traffic update and go. Why?
All right. Good morning and then welcome to today's traffic update on the Safe Start Show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma. So just as we always do, we'll begin the traffic update with the traffic situation around the National Police Headquarters. So if you are from Dankwa Circle and then you're heading towards the Ghana National Fire Service traffic lights, there's a bit of traffic on that stretch. So you have to, slow down, just as the rains are also coming down. Slow down and then obey the directives that will be given by the officers who have been deployed on that stretch of the road. Also from the fire service to Kwame Nkrumah Circle, there's a normal flow of traffic on that stretch. But officers have still been deployed to ensure that you can move around easily without any issue. And just as my brother said, we are just returning from the Afikiko traffic intersection on the Liberation Road where we captured the traffic situation this morning. So producer, if you're ready, kindly let viewers know exactly what is happening on the Liberation Road, specifically at the Afikiko traffic intersection as captured a while ago. All right, so just as you can see on your shots, that is the traffic situation this morning on the Liberation Road, specifically at the Afikiko traffic intersection, where PW Sergeant Lagu has been deployed to ensure that you can move around without any trouble. So if you are moving from Christ the King towards Afikiko, there's a bit of traffic there, but then the officer is there to guide you so that you can move around easily. And if you are moving from Afikiko towards AU Circle, or you want to turn on your right to Kwame Nkrumah Circle, or you want to exit the roundabout to the police headquarters, the traffic flow through that side is quite normal, so you wouldn't have any trouble at all. But if you are moving from AU Circle, from the police headquarters, and you're turning right towards the Afikiko traffic intersection on the Liberation Road, the road is virtually empty, so you wouldn't have any trouble at all. And if you're also moving from Afikiko towards Christ the King, 37, and all those areas, the road is also virtually empty, so you wouldn't have any issue if that is the stretch you are using. So if you're also turning on your right towards Kanda and then the TV3 areas. I mean, this is the situation there this morning. The road is also virtually empty, whether you're coming in or you're going from Kanda and then you're using that stretch. You wouldn't have any trouble at all this morning. So this is the situation this morning on the Liberation Road, specifically at the Afikiko traffic intersection, whether you're coming in from Kanda or you're moving from Christ the King towards Afikiko, or you're moving from AU Circle and you're also heading towards Afikiko towards 37, you wouldn't have any major issue at all based on the traffic situation this morning. Ideally, this is how the traffic situation is going to be this morning, heading into the afternoon, and then the rest of the day, unless there's any major incident that is going to affect the traffic situation. But then if there is, we'll surely come your way and then update you on the traffic situation so that you know exactly what to do. And just as we mentioned, I mean, the rain, it is drizzling this morning, so please reduce your speed, because just as you know, once it drizzles like that, your vehicle's condition is going to change, because you wouldn't be able to stop just as you want to stop when you apply your brakes, because the roads are going to be slippery and then all that. So please slow down, because the rains is going to affect your stopping distance on the road. So that will go through this day without any new trouble as well. So that is all for today's traffic update on the Safe Start Show with me, Sergeant Joseph Brahma. And before I hand over to my brother, Sergeant Yabote Boatin, a belated happy birthday to my brother-in-law, Mr. Abdul Rashid Tanko of Radio Good. May the Almighty Allah continue to bless you and then make you great, my love. This is coming from my sister and your wife, PW Chief Inspector Mariatu Kansuma, a.k.a. Hajia of the Accra Central MTTD, and your children. May the Almighty Lord continue to bless you. So, Sergeant Boateng, over to you and then the rest of it.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it with our traffic updates. Coming from us is a delivery on the Afikiko traffic intersection on the Liberation Road here in Accra, where, as we saw in our short traffic flow or vehicle movement is flowing so well. And so if you are considering using that particular stretch, please be mindful of that development as well. All right. So away from our traffic updates, I'm sending a big shout out and a good morning to a very senior brother of mine, Chief Inspector retired, Mr. Eric Yats, who is currently watching us in the United States of America from Colorado. He's currently working at the Denver International Airport as a public safety officer. So good morning to you. Big shout out to you, Mr. Yats. Thank you so much for your support and then your compliment as well. May you be protected and guided by our Lord Jesus. Big shout out going out to you, Mr. Eric Yats, Chief Inspector retired, watching us live from Colorado in the USA, but he currently works at the Denver International Airport as a public safety officer. All right, so that is it. It is time for us to bring you Police Today, but before we get into the stories, please enjoy this brief breaker. We'll be right back.
You're welcome back from that quick break. If you just joined us, this is the Safe Start Show, your most informative and interactive morning program here in the capital. We are streaming live on DSTV channel 362 and also active on all our social media platforms at Ghana Police Service. Get interactive with us by sending us your messages, and we will do well to share them with the rest of the world. Our WhatsApp line is equally active on 0246 226064. You can also send messages on that line, and we would read them out. Here on the show, we discuss pertinent matters that touches on our everyday lives and also get to educate you on precautionary measures to adopt to enhance your safety and security. It is time to bring you Police Today, stories that is making headlines and shaping our communities. And I have my colleagues already seated in studio to help us serve us with that details. Sergeant Kwekudia and Sergeant Benedict Abrago. Good morning, colleagues.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
We are doing fine.
It's a midweek edition.
Yes. Another beautiful day to serve the people of Ghana.
Right.
Yes.
Mommy, Again, Ekoso, and
we were saying, Yamiadum, Mama and Quad, ya chair, Wapomudendi, na Yabay and Jumasono. I say, ye dear haunting, a year Jumantin, Yamiadum, any my Nani Musunani say, Mena Naso, and now watching down here, and I'm watching at your mother and Chamoso. Until me, Cosua, Gusua, Adolfo, and a jump for some Jamina. A giant pair, a diet, the giant, a crank cracker.
Right. So, Sandia, we have stories from a cross section of our community.
Yes.
We have details.
Yes.
Please serve us with that.
Right. So let's zoom in straight to our first story for today. Police urge public to disregard false flyer on use of AirPods and earphones while driving. The Ghana Police Service would like to urge the public to disregard a flyer circulating on social media purporting to be a public safety announcement from the service and claiming, among other things, that the use of AirPods, earphones, or other audio devices while riding or driving is prohibited under the law. The service wishes to clarify that the flyer is not a communication of the Ghana Police Service. The service has neither issued nor authorized the said publication, and our cybercrime unit is working on tracing those behind the false publication. The service, however, wishes to remind motorists and other road users that any activity or device that distracts them or compromises their attention, hearing, control of the vehicle, or awareness of surrounding traffic can pose a serious risk to road safety. Motorists and riders should therefore endeavor to avoid distractions and exercise maximum care while on the road. The service further urges all motorists, motorcyclists, and other road users to familiarize themselves with and comply fully with the Road Traffic Regulations 2026 LI 2519 and all other applicable road traffic laws. Compliance with these regulations is essential to reducing road crashes and protecting lives. The Ghana Police Service entreats the public to rely on official police communication channels for information on road traffic regulations and other public safety matters. The service remains committed to enforcing road traffic laws fairly and professionally while working with all stakeholders to promote safety on our roads.
Osi adwumakuo no ese omanfo se eye mfoni krata eche o abefo ntintan fidie so na krata ayese de ebo omanfo ahobambo ho dehuru no na krata no so ya twere se mfidie bi ti se airpod earphones ene cassette mfidie ahodo a ahyenkafo bi ene motofo bi e de ehhehye wo mo ehyen mu no ya de a etia emra no omanfo embu wo mo ene enguso. Posi adwumakuo no ekyeremu se yemfa nkomodie krata biasa ento edwa sanso na yensoma obi ase onfa saa tumi no emfa krata no emeto abonten na wontre saa nkomodie krata posi adwumakuo no ne nkrabata eyeye abefo ntintan fidie so nsamonidie mu ehwehwemu misre meche cybercrime unity no ahye hwehwemu ase wo ho a omo ehwehwe wo ma omo ehye ekiri ache wo mo na momposi kai omanfo titri ane asenkafo mototwifo ane obibia ode onam ka kwan so ana odi ne dwuma e kwan so se afidie biara etwemu adwene efri ekwan so nya emamu entimi entikasa na emamu entimi entinti mofidie no yi e kwan so ana se ema wonhu nya ekoso e wote ase nam ana wafidie a wutwi ne ho no eyade a etia emra na afenso ede yankwa eto esemu eno enti asese ahyenkafo motofo ene akwantufo ekwati mfidie saa yade ehhehye ye ho amra yedi yedwuma na afenso yenya ahweye pa ewo yen ekwan no eso posi ese omanfo titiri ni ahyenkafo motofo ene akwantufo se yenhwe na yensua ade na yenhunu emra hodro a wo yen ekwan so meche eye road traffic regulations 2026 titiri eye LI 2519 eno se yehunu sa emre ya ebeboa yen ama kwanhia hodro a esisi ewo yen akwan so no eso ate Posi say omanfo say ye pese omanfo eti ase se eba amane bobi tisa na se bibia etre awo abefo ntentan fidie so a aya yenhwe na yenhunu die efri posi adwumako no ye ahoma ahodo no aye didi dwuma ebi eti se ye social media handles no ana se GH Police TV so eno na ensema efi ho ba no esese ye fa na ye de edi dwuma na enye de ankrakra bi de ababeto abefo ntentan fidie eso na mo posi adwumako no ese omanfo se senya yesi yebo se yebehwa ma ekwan so aye jojo no sa pepepe enye ni nnwumaku awodo a ye no mo edi dwuma ebomu no ebeka bom na yahwe ama ekwan so emra so di no edi mu na ahwe ama ya ho bambo so etukwa empon ewo ekwan no eso.
Police arrest 14 suspects for narcotic drug cultivation at Daliga in the Nabdam district. The Upper East Regional Police Command has arrested 14 suspects for their alleged involvement in the cultivation and distribution of narcotic drugs at Daliga in the Nabdam district of the Upper East region. The suspects, Alex Nyaba, Charles Kelek Dombil, Zimi Poundam, Jennifer Zini, Tobiro Nab, Yentin James, Tosil Wandabil, Sandani Pehim, Burimi Nohu, Kurim Tin, Kurim Kugiri, Nohu Dagubila, and Abani Zembin were arrested on 16th August 2026 during an intelligence-led operation conducted by the Police Intelligence Directorate and the newly formed Black Cobra team. A search conducted during the operation led to the discovery of a large quantity of suspected narcotic drugs concealed in sacks of millet and maize. Preliminary investigations indicate that the suspected Indian hemp is cultivated alongside millet and maize to conceal the farms and evade detection. The suspects are also believed to be major suppliers of narcotic drugs to several drug peddlers operating across the region. The suspects are currently in police custody and will be put before the court to face the full rigors of the law.
Etifia poya mantam post adwumako no achi enipa dunaya omo esusi se omo edua enobone eyewe ibi na afeso omo ton edema omanfo awo Daliga bia ya Nabdam mpatamu a ewo etifi epoya mantam enipa dunaya posi eye intelligence directorate no eni posi foku ayate ne fofo a yeso omo Black no na edin egu akwam na enam so omo di operation ehye so na Nabdam a enam so omo ediki enipa edu enen nipa dunai omo edin ene Alex Nyaba, Charles Kelen Dambo, Zemi Pendam, Jennifer Zimi, Tobiri Nab, Yentin James, Toziru Wandabil, Sandanami, Talim, Burimi Naho, Kurum Ten, Kurum Kugri, Nohu Dagobila, Ene Abane Zambo, nipa nyina posi eche omo ewo sana bosomi meda etosu edunsia ewo afi mpimienu ene aduonu nsia emu posi eche nipa dunan na ye hwehwe omo eho no yehunu eye ndubone ahodo a omo achechire ede ahye eye atoko ene eye mrante ne amaba ya chewomi eye ade a omo ena edua enubone no efra eye atoko no ene eburo no se ebe ya obibia ehu na omo wi a omo atre ewo eye nambiri ene Nabdam empatamu nipa edunan nyina prempren omo ewo posi akache a yede omo ebekọ asenibia ama emra no ene wo mo edi.
Right, I think our presser on the disregard for the use of airports and the EAPs have come in timely, because we can't dispute the fact that it's also a contributive factor in the numerous road crashes we are experiencing on our roads.
Yes, that's correct. Well, I think the clarification from the Ghana Police Service is very important, because there's been a lot of misinformation circulating on social media. I know people believe things like this simply because it carries the name and logo of the police. But I think it is good that the service has quickly come out with a presser to the effect that that particular flyer was not issued or authorized by the police. And I believe that the cyber crime unit of the Ghana Police Service is working assiduously to get and to trace and to get the people behind the false publication. And I think it's also important to mention that the public should also make it a point to, verify information before sharing it, especially when it has to do with our laws, public safety, and official communication from the Ghana Police Service. And concerning the story from the Upper East, I think we have to commend the command for the intelligence-led operations that led to the arrest of the 14 suspects and the recovery of the suspected narcotic substances. And I believe the suspects in question are going to be put before a court of competent jurisdiction for them to face the full rigors of the law.
Right. Sergeant Brago.
Madam.
Then I will cover a story.
Edi kan akasa de afa efide de hyehyɛ yaso na ebi sɛ yɛhwɛ yɛ kwan so a wotimu sɛ titire ne ubafo no ene omo twi moto delivery for wotimu sɛ omo de airport ni ye funsi ya hyehyɛ omo asom a ne nyina ya de a free post adwumako ho ne de krata bisa beto ho na mum se ye hwe yankasa ya ho bambo ho ya ya de a esese yijai eti na post esisu dia se nya ya ne de ba ye de na mum wankasa na wonam ho no na wo ye wadwuma se wo ye osenkani se moto na wutwi ana se wutu kwan na po wonam kwan ho a titire ne wo ma nam kwan ho se wutimu so bo ho a fidie na sisi na so ama ka ba ben kra wonte se wo ba ka kwan mu kra na bo ne so aben a onti to da wasa wankasa wugina na wotia no ya nema di ye nkwa eto esen mu nti wasa ye hwe na ye gya na ye so se posi etimi ade krata sa aba na ye ka che o mafo se sa so ye pensem a edimu efa nema sa ho a ye mfa nya efi posi adwumako no akache na omo etena baabi na omo abo mutiri mu drodro nema a omo ankasa pe na omo de abeto abefo tetan so e wo posi di mu no ya ade a etiamra e che se wo hye anase wo di bone de ahye ni nyina ye ade eti amra nti aso manfo ma o ma adwen basa na ma na o moye ne so na o mujan na ye ogidie se eye cyber crime unity no o mo etwa na monyi o mbe hu ni pa bia o mo ehye abefo tenta fidie so a o mo edi sa adwuma no na masan so akasa kakra de afa eye nubone na ya che ewo eye nam no se nubone hu dwumadie yade a imposi sahini wa tusu sapa na wo hwe senia nipa bi so senia ye bo modin chini pa sa da bia da so monam kwati kwan se so edi sa adwuma no wadua aburo no ene atoko no na wadua wo
thinking say ye hu
sa pepepe nti otwa na watwa afra nti so wo hye aburo no wo kotoko ni mu a obehu omodo mu tokuro no odi ahyem ayade a udisi hwan what I say e nema wasa o manfo ye ma ye ni ba ho papa no boni hu dwumadie no posi sesi ye ni abere ya tusu sa nti obi bia e be chi wo sa kwan do so no ya do be famra kwan so ni ada posi fo so a omo edi sa dwuma na ye intelligence directorate no ene black cobra no omo so ya ba omo aba so omo dwuma omo edi ya yetimi e de achi enipa edu na senya ma ne boni che se omo no mpatam ho no em so omo e na echeche boni be ka so omo na ye suppliers ya de a yetimi achi omo no e be bredwade no ase na amaye so ye ni so ade hu na si ye ni so no etimi abahu
se si ade ye ndi agro wo kwhye kwhye bom mo kra po a
se na na post sa hina kan no se wunnim na wo ye wie na wo dwane kwhye o ma me jaje ana o ma me dem wo de champagne kakra
smoke you out so I say obey futuo Sergeant what say
yes so with the stories again today on Police Today we have I think we have recorded narcotics in it. You know, the last time I told you that issues surrounding narcotics are moving by leaps and bounds. So it is important that as a law enforcement agency also, you know, fasten our seatbelts to be able to combat this particular menace. It is rather unfortunate that we have quite a number of people who are involved in this particular crime being arrested. We are grateful to our colleagues for the wonderful job done as you said, as we read from our colleagues, or as you heard from our colleagues, it tells us that a lot of intelligence went into this particular arrest or this operation to get them arrested. Yes, so we believe that once investigations are ongoing, certainly there's going to be conviction. That remains our ultimate, expectation or goal. Yes, and then we'll take excitement from that. Okay, so with the initial story that talks about a publication of our statements on urging the public to disregard the false flyer, that came a couple of days ago. It's not quite long ago where we had officials from the National Commission for Civic Education where we spoke or looked into information disorder.
Yeah, disinformation, misinformation, and all that.
Exactly. We looked at the 3 categories or the types: misinformation, disinformation, and then malinformation. Right. Now, with this flyer, the contents on the flyer is not negative, it's not bad. It is trying to let motorists know that once you are driving with any communicative device, it is unlawful. Yeah. But then, when you make a false representation of an individual or an institution, it makes it criminal. Yeah. You cannot have a forged signature of the Director General Public Affairs on a flyer that is so conspicuous to be seen as one generated from artificial intelligence, And so even if you want to circulate such information across, you can just have your normal text on your WhatsApp platform, on any of your social media platforms, and then it should go. But the moment you want to write at the back of a credible institution like the Ghana Police Service, it makes it very
criminal.
Exactly, very, very bad.
And definitely offense. The person will be smoked out, or the brains behind it.
And once you are being investigated by the cybercrime, certainly you are going to have a few moments later.
Definitely, exactly. That's going to come very soon.
I know, right? So it is important that we have also reacted or responded to it swiftly for them to know that with the new legislative instrument 2519, it has been enshrined in it that if you are driving with any communicative device, whether AirPods, earphones, tablets, or mobile phones, it is an offense. However, you cannot prepare food and then cook into the mouth of the police when you have not spoken. So when you look at the structure of the flyer and then you compare to the consistent ones that we keep publishing on our credible social media platforms, it is entirely different.
Right.
You look at the cover letter, the address, and then even the structure of the whole thing is entirely different.
Very different.
And the Director General of Public Affairs is not an Assistant Commissioner of Police. And so if you follow the Ghana Police Service on all our social media platforms, you get to know that this one is a spook. It's a deception. Yeah, so people must disregard it. But then, however, the content says that it is still criminal when you drive, having your AirPods, your earpiece on, or any communicative device while driving on our roads. So it is important that we need to look out for these things because, in the advent of the new media, these things are bound to happen, especially when people use the artificial intelligence for negative achievements. Exactly. Malinformation is where you share genuine information, but then with malicious intent. Exactly. So that is where we can group or categorize this particular happening. And so Ghanaians should be wary. They should open their eyes so well and be vigilant in the wake of the new media. If you are not careful, you'll just be deceived.
Right. Thank you so much, colleagues. A lot have been said by colleagues over here in studio. We are saying that your safety is very paramount to us. And so when you are on the road, this is from you saying the AirPods, the AirPods and all that. It is for your safety. It is for your safety. Your family needs you alive. Ghana equally needs you alive. So if you are just joining us, this is the Safe Start Show, your most informative morning program here on GH Police TV. We are coming to you live from the studios of the police headquarters, and we are streaming live also on DSTV, channel 362. And all our social media handles are Ghana Police Service, and on Instagram at GH Police Service. We'll be serving you with health tips right after this breather. Stay tuned.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, other stakeholders have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Piao! Police hingme komin kwabo ni ona ena hewole wachemen baya ni chumo ni ameba bashia yetwe njolemle gbeke gbeke baje school eba ni na e follow yetwe njolemle wonyemen hu baya jara no ni ameba bashia yetwe njolemle. TrafficTech GH camera lo hingme infoni keha wagbadegbe ano mla no yeli. TrafficTech GH hwehwehwe chonde kudom bahani ohishi da befebe piao.
You're welcome back from that break, and thank you once again for staying with us. It is still the Safe Star Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. Next segment coming up is your essential health tip. And so we are moving straight to the police hospital where the venerated medical director for the facility, Ghana Police Hospital, Commissioner of Police, Dr. Samuel Otunyakun, is ready to give us a presentation on the causes and prevention of HIV. Let's enjoy this.
So for the prevention of HIV, we have the ABCs. A is abstinence from sex, and then B is being faithful to a mutually faithful partner. And C is condom use, and then D is adherence to your drug medication. So we need to abstain if you are not in the category of adults who should have sex. If you are young, you should be able to abstain. That 100% will prevent transmission of HIV. Then be faithful. If you are in a sexual relationship, you need to be mutually faithful to each other. It means that partner A is not going out of the relationship and partner B too is not going out of the relationship to have sex with other people unprotected. C is condom use. If you want to have sex with an unusual partner, please use condom and use it rightly. The thing with the current situation is that we see that a lot of the young people are having sex and not using condoms. And there's a lot of hookups and short-term sexual relationships. This kind of behavior fuels the HIV menace. We must also make sure that all pregnant women test for HIV during the very first trimester or the first time that they go to hospital. The thing is that if a pregnant woman is having HIV, there is almost 100% chance of prevention of transmission of the virus to the baby. And the antenatal clinics are well equipped with medication to ensure that these things are done. Also, things like going to the barbering shops to make sure that the equipment that they are used are well sterilized. People who patronize the services of people who go around cutting nails of people, the ladies who use pedicure and manicure, you either get your own kit or you make sure that you are patronizing the services of places that have well sterilized equipment. Your viral load will be totally suppressed, and in that case, even transmission to another person becomes almost zero, and you can remain healthy and strong for the rest and the remainder of your life. I've had patients for the past 15, 20 years who are as healthy as you and I, and the only thing is that they are adhering to their medication. So there is hope for those of us who are HIV infected, but the best thing really is to prevent being infected with HIV. So if you adhere to the ABC and the Ds that I've just mentioned, then you are good to go. Thank you very much.
So that is it with the essential health tips brought to us by Commissioner of Police, Dr. Samuel Otunyako, the medical director for the police hospital, speaking to us on the causes and prevention of HIV. He says that even though, in as much as there is hope for those who are infected with the virus, the most important thing is that you have to abstain. I'm trying and abstain from it, certain things. When, or if you are someone that keeps following health issues in Ghana, you get to know that the Ghana AIDS Commission has been, intensifying campaign and awareness creation on HIV, especially giving us data that the virus infection is on the surge. And so individuals must be very, 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 careful when you are dealing with other people, especially through sexual intercourse. You are advised to have your condom anytime to have sex. If not, it is likely you may have, because you cannot look into someone's face and say, oh, for this one there, I don't think the person may be carrying the virus.
You'd be surprised to even know that those who
look healthy,
they look very healthy, very perfect. It doesn't show on them. So, yes. But then it also, the spread of it also keeps going on the rise, depending on how we treat persons who find themselves in that situation. Yes. We have a tendency of trying to shy away or shun them whenever they get closer to us. When we do that, they would have a different thought and would desire to, spread it.
Also spread it.
Exactly. But then when they come around, we should also, open our arms.
Embrace them.
Yes. The fact that you're embracing them doesn't mean that you're going to contract it.
Exactly.
But then your counsel would also, aid them, to stay alive, because the way you communicate, the way you react, even, draws away spirit for somebody who already has it. And also patronizing the barbering shops and all that. If you go there and you dictate that they are not using sterilizers, you have to either get out and then go assess a shop where sterilizers are used, so that you can protect yourself.
Right.
But have you had the courage to go try?
Oh yes, I've done that. I was with Mr. Otunyako and then the medical team sometime back when we visited Kwewu during the Easter operations. Yeah, so I was even given the buffer and some of the equipment and kits to test for HIV. So I have them personally. I do it, and then even was it this year? Yes, myself and Chief Inspector Drew, then Chief Inspector Priscilla, Nkrumah Pepra. Yeah, we are the Odronoma, the paragliding sites. We also met the Ghana AIDS Commission there. We got tested, and then yes. So I've done this a couple of times, But then practical, I think every 6 months you need to go for your test to ascertain. Yeah,
it's essential. You try. But I'm surprised. Did Chief Odro actually go through it?
Chief Odro, I think
he's the type that fears.
Oh no, but he did. Yeah, Chief Odro did. Yes. But I didn't really see the results. Exactly. Chief Odro did, but I didn't really see it. With the results, it's entirely confidential.
Oh yes.
Exactly. So, but we all tested, for the HIV. Yeah. And so that is it. All right. So away from the essential health tips, we're going for another break. When we return from the break, we'll bring you our next segment on the Safe Star Show. Do stay with us. Don't go nowhere.
Road crashes or accidents are of great worry to everyone. In view of this, we need to be alert on things that brings about accidents on our roads, leading to deaths of our loved ones. It is of this reason that Traffic Orientation Show on GH Police TV seek to teach, educate all road users, being it drivers, riders, pedestrians, on the rules and regulations and road traffic as to reduce road accident. Make time to watch Traffic Orientation Show every day on GH Police TV as we bring you more insight on road traffic related issues. You can also watch us on DSTV channel 362 and other digital channels. On Traffic Orientation Show, we say drive safely, arrive alive.
But they are our friends. They deserve to be honored. Yeah, mama, you go. Yeah, mama,
ka akwanhyia eye akwansidie edema obi biara ne senti esese yetwe ya adwen ekọ enniema enam so ema akwanhyia edi epra ene ewu ebei eso ne senti GH Police TV ahyehyɛ dwumadi a didin ene ka kwan so nkyekere traffic orientation show ede ebrel ewo dwumadi so yedi etufo na ya kyerɛkyerɛw enniema ene mmra ahodo a esese wo ehu ewo yen ekwan no eso Enunti Jebre, the Shedumedi, Debiada, our GH Police TV so. Esanso, our DSTV channel 362 so. Naya fansia de, and fa ensi ka kwensia, ano equine. Wa wubu ekwan so mmra so police adwumakuo no abie yani a yede ehwew eni a yede ehwew eye mfonitwa afidie a police adwumakuo no ede asisi akwantempon so na yede hwe enema ekoso ewo yen akwantempon no eso enam dwumadie so ebema ye maame nom se omukọ edwom a omo ebebe fie asomdwe mu Yem papa nom ebeko adwuma abafie asomdwe mu afe ye manso ebeko suku na omo aba afie asomdwe mu Traffic GH twiwo hyenye na faje wo nkwa piao
Police hingme komi kwabo ni ona ena hewole Wachemen baya ni chumo ni ameba bashia yetwe njolemle. Gbeke baje school eba ni eba ni na follow yetwe njolemle. Wanyemen hu baya jarano ni ameba bashia yetwe njolemle. Traffic GH camera lo hingme infoni keha wagbadegbe ano mla no yeli. Traffic GH hwehwehwe chonde kudomo bahani ohishi da befebe. Piao
All right, so you're welcome back from that break. Thank you once again for staying with us. It's still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. And so it's about our topical discussion for this morning's edition of the show. And I made mention that in the advent of several leaks that we are having on our social media platforms, it is important that we went into that particular discussion to find out the legal framework and its implication. And so our topic for discussion is centered on the non-consensual sharing of intimate images or even videos and the legal implication. To help us do or delve deeper into this particular discussion, I have the Director for Cybercrime Unit here at the CID headquarters in the person of Chief Superintendent of Police, Mr. Emmanuel Eric Jebi. And in his company, we have the first female digital forensic analyst, Policewoman Corporal Gwendolyn Abbey. Good morning, gentlemen and lady.
Good morning to you.
Yes, Mr. Debbie, today happens to be your first time of appearing on our show. It is good to have you. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, my colleagues.
Yes, sir. Sergeant Tess.
Yes,
we have a woman partnering our boss
exactly.
on our discussion.
Exactly, and I'm so happy and proud. You know, the affirmative action.
I know, right? I know, right? When I look at the smile on your face and all of that, you know.
Yes, you know, I can't miss out on that.
Yes,
so
yes.
you're so welcome to the show, Gwendolyn. Welcome to the show.
Right. So let me start with you with our first question. What exactly constitutes the non-consensual sharing of or distribution of intimate images or videos, and why is it a serious issue?
Yeah, thank you very much, and then to our Sherry's viewers. The specific offense that you made mention and reference to is actually a non-consensual sharing of prohibited intimate image or photographs, adequately captured in section 67, 68, and then section 66 of Act 1038, which is Cyber Security Act, which was enacted and then passed, assented to by the President on 29th of December 2020. But prior to that, similar offenses were happening within non-cyberspace. The closest one I can remember or recall is the publication of obscene material, and then child pornography. But since this new act, Cyber Security Act 1038, was enacted, the child pornography section or provision has been taken out of our law book, so we don't have that one. But we still have the publication of obscene material, which is a misdemeanor. But the new ones are all felony. Some even attracting a minimum sentence of 10 years and a maximum 25 years. So it's a very big issue. It's very serious. So.
Wow. Okay. So let us know if someone willingly sends an intimate photograph or a video to another person, does that mean that they have consented to that material being shared online? For example, myself and then my co-host, Sergeant Tess, we have an intimate photograph or video, and then we exchange it, among ourselves from that angle.
The sharing happens between two accounts or between one account user on a digital platform to another destination. But the question is the definition and the creation of this particular session or this particular crime has two main components. One is the action, and then two is the intent. Okay, so if you're talking about non-consensual sharing, as per section 67 and then 68, the definition and then the particulars decide that if you publish or send a content which is defined to be intimate and prohibited, then it must come with what? The consent of the other identifiable person in that content. So the example you cited, you have image or images of yourself and then images of a photograph of your sister being sent to one another. Then it means you have to ask for their consent. If it is not without their consent, then the one who did the sharing has committed an offense. Especially when the intention is to cause serious emotional harm.
Even if it was shared between us, without me seeking his opinion?
Correct.
Okay.
So the question will come, or the offense will be complete, when the intention is established here, is to cause serious emotional troubles. You see? So some people can just share something to their spouses or their partners with their consent, but what about the intent of sharing that one to their spouse? If it is clearly stated or clearly established that the intention is to cause serious emotional harm,
then the offense is completed.
Okay.
Regardless of whether the relationship is in a marriage or in any kind of relationship you're talking about.
Wow. So I want us to get as practical as possible, you know.
Correct.
And this, I want to hinge it on what has been happening around in recent times.
Right.
People are asking questions anytime we get on the show. It's typical on our Facebook live streaming that when two people are having intimacy and then there is a filming or a recording happening, there are instances maybe one party or one partner may not know that the other party or the other partner is filming it. And once they are done, you know, he shares it or she shares it with the other partner.
Right.
So in the case where, say, the other party or one party is not aware that you are filming whatever thing we are doing, and then when you are done, you share it to me. It means that you have committed an offense because you didn't consent to me before filming, and then you also didn't seek my consent before sharing it to me. But then there are also people, or from a different school of thought, people may also agree, both parties, right from the filming to the sharing, they consented to it.
Right.
But then you find it in a different domain, that's the public domain, where some unscrupulous persons may try and then extort money or something, blackmail them in that particular regard. So please, if you can throw more light or want to seek more clarity on this particular angle where, assuming without admitting, both of them have agreed, consented to it, but then the video finds itself in the public domain where others are trying to blackmail them, extort from them.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is a very practical question. We've been receiving a lot of complaints and petitions about this. And then on our own, when we are doing our cyber patrols, mostly on these public platforms, i.e. the social media, okay, the law is clear.
Okay.
It is the sharing that the law prohibits and brings about certain condition that must exist. There must be what? Consent first. But for the recording, the law has a very, very silent on that.
Okay.
It has not yet criminalized non-consensual filming.
Okay.
So let's move to the sharing aspect of that. So if two people who are in a very good relationship and then they decide to film either secretly or with their consent or non-consent, the law has not criminalized it yet. Okay. But if a leaked video where the content itself depicts this, what we call the nudity, okay, that is where the consent will come in. Okay, so even if I send to you, and in the video, in the content, the two of us are clearly seen, are being depicted, I have to seek your consent first before I share. We can agree, because at the time of taking the picture, there was a reasonable grounds for an expectation that it should remain private. So it's a private content. But that also is not criminalized by the law. If there is no consent, it may probably amount to invasion of privacy, which is a civil matter, but not criminal matter in this sense. So if you find your picture or your video, what you call motion pictures of yourself and another person, or you have sent it to your partner, and then later we find that content viral, then that is where the question will come. So at the cybercrime unit, we have a section, very, very important section, which is the engine of the unit, the digital forensics laboratory, where my colleague here, who is also hardworking student lawyer, so they have protocol, standard operating procedure that was developed and then published by kind courtesy and sponsorship from the UNICEF, one of our major partners, to the lab. So they will take the devices or the account or the cyberspace where this prohibited content is supposed to be there, or the source of the evidence, to see whether from your device it went only to your partner's device or elsewhere. some people intentionally will leak it.
Yeah.
And then when there is an issue reported, then they will go like, it was leaked.
Exactly.
I took my digital device to a phone repairer.
Yeah,
okay.
And then
somebody,
or
my partner got access to the device without my consent and probably leaked it. We have recorded series of similar cases where I will not mention the particular station, where a husband, also I will not mention even the region or even the individuals that were identified in that content. A video or a content was found online. It had gone viral some few years back. And then when the husband of this woman saw this content, he reported the matter to the family, and then also it was escalated to the police, to the local police. Once they saw a woman who is a married woman, okay, having intimate contact with another man, then the prejudice is setting. The man was quickly accused of having had sexual relationship with another man's wife, and then deliberately shared it. So this man was arrested, and quickly he was taken to the police station, and then subsequently he was remanded into police custody to further investigation. The matter was referred to us, and then we quickly came in and then requested for the digital device they had seized from this man. And then when they did their digital forensics examination, we realized that the particular content that was found online and had gone viral did not go on viral or did not go to online
by accident,
but rather it had been moved or shared from the woman's phone to the man. Yes.
Wow.
So when we reconstructed the scene or the crime, we realized that the two of them agreed to film themselves and then later watch it. But it was the woman's phone that was used
to share,
to record, and then subsequently sent to the man's phone with the consent of
the man,
the two of them. So they consented. So when the husband saw this, because of prejudices are setting, hey, I've caught my wife. So this husband rather started sharing to family members as an evidence that the wife had been caught. Do you understand? So what you do, that brings to light exactly what you do to assist other stations, other regions all over the country in respect of digital evidence, because very, very crucial. The path of these content has to be analyzed fully, be able to assist the investigators to come to a determination that, yes, even though this adult content, which is prohibited and intimate, was found on the wife's phone, it is not the wife's phone that was used to share to the rest of the world. And then when we did the scan, the social media scan, we realized that it had come from the husband's phone. Okay, so you see where even though he had... Okay, so what now the next question or the next point we have to the investigators and then probably prosecution to find out is the consent. Sorry, the intent. Whether is to, get evidence and probably make a case, or to blackmail, or to cause serious emotional damage, stress or distress. You see the point. So these are some of the things we usually receive at the lab and then at the unit, and then we deal with every day, every now and then.
Wow.
Right. So Gwendolyn, let me ask, on the back of Master introducing the digital analysis thing, if you should intercept a case of this nature, and then you are able to establish where the sharing comes from, it has gone viral. Are you able to track all the line to know the number of people that these materials have gotten into? And if yes, how do you, bring all of them to book?
This is Thank you very much for the question. This is a very hefty question you've asked.
I can assist you in that.
So when an image is shared, we have something called digital footprints. So everyone has a digital footprint. I have my digital footprint based on my preferences on the internet.
Okay.
So once it's being shared through, we can follow the digital footprint to know who has it at this particular time.
Okay.
I remember there was a time in the police service where sensitive information was shared within a circle. We were able to find those who shared those images, and then we wrote the reports for further prosecution.
Right.
So it is possible that we can trace whoever shares the image, who has it on his phone, who has shared it as well. It's possible that.
So not only the first point of person, but every other person who have intercepted.
Yes. Every video has what called a hash value, which is a unique identifier to the video. So once the unique identifier is, I send it to Mr. Boateng, and then it has Mr. Boateng's also identifier to it. So the hashing is like a set of phrase to be able to protect the video.
Okay.
But once I share it with Mr. Boateng, the hash changes into another form of video, including his hash set. So as it's being shared, the traces are there, and we can follow those traces to know who it is or who shared it. We work with the ISPs, that's WhatsApp, Facebook, and other service providers, so they can also help us in this vein.
Right.
And then also, let me add to what the analyst and then the lawyer have just said, explained. Okay, so the instant case that I just shared, see, the man was arrested first. And once the husband had accused him to be playing the infidelity with the wife, then he concluded that it was the man who had gone to have some extramarital affair with the wife, and then also started sharing it. So that was not, the initial complaint was not even against the man. Sorry, against the wife, but rather against the man. But when they examined that suspected source device to have contained the original content, that's the electronic evidence or digital evidence. Because they didn't have the technical tools or the technical skills to properly do the examination, they came to conclusion that yes, once the content exists on the man's phone, definitely he has done it. He has recorded and then shared without the consent of either the identifiable individuals in the content. So that's how it works. So on the question of being able to, it depends upon the type of, the platform that exists that is shared. Okay, and we have very good relationship with most of these platforms.
Right.
Yes, like Meta platforms, X, formerly Twitter. We have that very good relationship. So Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok. We have TikTok. Also, we have a very good relationship with these international service providers when it comes to digital evidence and their investigation.
Right, so they are able to assist you identify whatever so that you get solutions to it. Right, so on the back of the scenario you just gave, assuming the material was shared from the husband's phone to others.
The news. I've seen this particular VIP person, or I've seen this high influential person, indecent or prohibited intimate image or videos about them. So, have you seen this guy's video? I've seen that person's video, and then they will be sharing. But the thing comes from, what would have happened is that whether the psychological or emotional distress. Okay. If you want to, that is why these platforms, they have a portal or a channel where you are supposed to report some of those things. And they even have protocol on their own using AI technologies to automatically detect and then prevent such material being shared across those platforms. But if it is not such, and then it will be very difficult to link the intention that is prohibited by the law from probably what you think that maybe you only, you didn't concern. To see that, or I'm breaking the news that this is what I felt. No, it is never true, because these days people can even create AI images. We have AI actors and actresses.
Exactly.
Correct. So if you see somebody you know, a picture or video of somebody you know, don't just jump into conclusion and then say that, hey, now this person has been caught. Okay, it could be somebody who has a criminal mind to create something in the image of that person.
Exactly.
So don't hastily say that you are also sharing it to break the news, or you are, no. Walk to the nearest police station. Okay. Or if you have the person's number, the identified individuals in the video or that content, just call them. And then you share what you have seen.
With them.
Verbally.
Okay.
With them, oh, please, this is what I have seen. Is it you? Then please, kindly report to Cyber Security Authority or the cyber crime, the police, any nearest police station that you report such matter. They'll receive you, and if they don't have cyber crime unit established in that region or that district, they will prepare an extra for you to be forwarded to us at the CID headquarters, and then we'll take care of that for you.
Right.
Just to add to what my boss has said, so these ISPs, internet service providers, they have a support system. So you have WhatsApp support or Meta support. So you can just Google Meta support, and then you just upload the video into the support, and then you report that, oh, this and this is what I've seen. Okay. So this is like an immediate help currently there and then. Okay. Or you go to stopncii.org. So that is another platform that helps in taking down explicit videos.
Right. So that can be done by yourself before
you
make any
before
formal
you report to the police.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Right. Let him add to this reporting channel and the opportunity. We have another platform for law, strictly for law enforcement officers. We call it National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, the acronyms. Okay. And it is a dedicated channel or portal where they collate every report about children whose images are being abused or who are being physically abused, exploited, shared almost everywhere. And beginning 2020, just after the COVID pandemic, on the average, you are receiving over 20,000 tips or complaints.
On the average?
Yes.
Wow.
But these images and photographs and videos, content, are basically in respect of children. So we have that for children, which we are also we are being referred to investigate such matters. And then as part of our daily patrols online, particularly on the social media platform too, we are also chancing upon some of these indecent content. Or indecent image and photographs of our children, because they are vulnerable. Yes, so that's also that. Right. So they collate such complaints from other users. And those that are specifically in respect of children who are less than the ages of 18, they channel that report through the NCMEC platform, and then we take over and then all over the world.
Okay.
So those reports that has certain termination of the digital evidence relative to the Ghana geographical space, then it is referred to us through that platform, and then we work on them to either to rescue these children or arrest the perpetrators. Yes, by investigating.
Right.
Correct.
Right. So in the events whereby you are able to round up every person in the ring of the sharing process, when it comes to prosecution, do you met out the same offense to all of them, or per whoever received it first, it comes with a mitigation?
Yes, let me go back a little, and then probably classify the images, this content we're talking about, if the person involved as the victim is less than 18 years, then that person, by our constitution, is supposed to be what? A child. Okay. The specific provision is Section 62 of the Cyber Security Act at 1038. So for a child, it's very, very strict. That particular provision is very, very strong. And I believe if we all invest our minds to, we'll be able to assist our children to receive the best, possible care and everything, protection from our law enforcement officers. For children, the law states that the provision that I've just stated or cited, even if you receive indecent image of any identity and that person happens to be a child, you have breached this particular law. Okay. If you publish it, you have also breached that same law. Per the various subsections of this particular Section 62. And even if you take indecent image of such children or such a child, you have also breached that particular. Or if you cause another person to take the indecent image of this child, you have also breached that particular law. Okay. And the punishment is so severe. Okay. A minimum of 5 years and a maximum of 10 years.
Wow.
Just taking the child. And it is not to say that, the child permitted me to take, or I was chatting with this child and then I asked her or I asked him, and then they themselves took the picture
and then
sent it to me. That's not what the law is saying. There's no issue of consent.
When
it comes to children.
Right.
So it is very, very, I think that particular provision helps our children, will help everybody to protect our vulnerable children.
Protection for our children.
Correct.
Okay. But Master, I want you to throw more light on this one with the section you just mentioned about children.
Correct.
Most of us belong to several platforms on the social space. And, practically people just dump any leaked video that they come across. I'm sitting somewhere, as someone may say in practical terms, and then a video is sent to me of a child.
Correct.
Someone sent it to me. I have not shared it or further distributed it to anybody. With this provision, you are saying that
the receiver also is liable.
I'm an offender. Exactly.
Correct.
But do you think it's fair?
I think it is fair.
Really?
When it comes to the best interest of the child. Okay. Because we are doing this to protect our vulnerable, particularly our children. So anybody will say that I don't even know how I came by possession of this particular content. So should, in the unlikely event or likely event of you coming into a situation where somebody sends, you download and then quickly you realize that it is a content about, indecent content about a child, you have to take appropriate steps by reporting to the nearest police station. Because if you begin to report anything that is prohibited by our laws, by working with our law enforcement agencies and then our regulatory agencies like the Cyber Security Authority, I'm sure if you are not able to even completely eliminate sin, we'll be able to bring it down.
Absolutely.
To sanitize our digital space. Correct.
So I think
it will depend upon the steps that you take immediately after downloading, by way of informing the law enforcement agencies or the appropriate agencies or relevant stakeholders. Probably you may even identify this particular vulnerable child. Then you can even contact the child's parent or whoever the child is in their care. Auntie Amma or Brakwesi, I've seen your daughter or I've seen your child's image. Somebody has sent this in to me. Do you understand? So the aftermath of the coming into the possession of this unfortunate content that you take is what will bring about a defense. Or as a good citizen that you are also reporting to the nearest police station.
Very well.
Correct.
Just to add to what my boss said. So there was a scenario of a man traveling to UK and he was on the WhatsApp platform. So this man didn't know, but the platform had shared intimate image of a child.
Okay.
So upon entering into the country, they just took his phone and did the analysis and saw the image on it. He was jailed for 3 years.
Wow.
Through no fault of his.
Exactly.
He didn't know about it.
Yes. So just make sure that you don't belong to any platform that shares obscene images of a child, and always be cautious of what you join or what you watch on the internet. You may not know, because I spoke about digital footprint earlier on, that the footprints may have traces pointing back to you.
But I'm sure that you are able to identify some of these platforms.
Yes.
What is the law doing about? Because some people deliberately created to, like you said, share images of this nature. Once you're able to identify such platforms, what is the law? How does the law handle such people who create those platforms?
Unfortunately, the law does not criminalize creating social media platforms. Okay? But there are certain platforms that are not public.
Not to catch you.
Okay.
Restricting ourselves with this particular and the intent behind it. You'll be able to identify.
Correct. Every application or groups that are created online, they have what you call administrators. They will create. My view, there are certain prohibitions, or there are certain warnings or policies or privacies. Okay, so when you are creating a platform, like WhatsApp platform, for example, or TikTok, they all have public policy, community rules.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, in the first place, when you breach any of their policy or community rules, they themselves can even take the account, note that particular account, report to NCMEC, and then also they will in turn report to. But in the event that after reporting, it doesn't go to maybe NCMEC for it to be referred to the exact law enforcement agency who has the jurisdiction to investigate and then try. On our own, as part of participants of such platforms, we should also be guided, okay, and then through some of these public or information that we are sharing with our good listeners, that if an administrator does not stop you from sharing, we advise that they have to also advise all the participants on the platform about some of these laws, so that when they see it, they don't necessarily rush and then share it. We can even educate them, or the administrators can educate the participants where to report to, or even what to do when any of the participants post such prohibited content or indecent images of our children. Because if they don't do that, and then maybe they think that my account was not used to create that content, I only received, so I just watched and then enjoyed it without reporting. The law can also guide them, because if we suspect that this thing was posted on this platform, and then one participant also downloaded it, did not do what? Report. Did not draw the attention of maybe the child's parent or whatever, draw the law enforcement agencies, but he will be enjoying it and watching it and laughing. Whether you are laughing or whether you are expressing sympathy. If you don't do the right thing by drawing the attention of the law enforcement agencies, and then you are arrested, and then your phone or digital device is seized and brought to the lab, where
that's what they're going to establish.
That's where they are going to establish that the possession. Because you look at the timelines, the timestamp. When it was posted there,
what did you do?
And then when you downloaded it, now you have it not only in the application, you may also have it on the phone. Through your maybe your gallery, or through your maybe external medium or media, and then you have it. The police have arrested you. You have not done anything about it. Okay, you are discussing. Oh, this guy. Oh, sir, this guy is spoiled. Oh, hey, look at what he's doing. Oh, that kind of thing. Oh, this boy is, or this child is spoiled. Okay, there is no intention to assist the community or the law so that the perpetrators are arrested and dealt with according to law. So it's a very, very serious matter.
Gwendolyn, you want to come in?
So earlier this year, Police Service together with UNODC, we had an annual crackdown on videos of people who support sharing of images of and creation of images of children intimately, like indecent image. So we went to Central University. This student had shared with her sister.
Okay.
So we were able to find her, and then we arrested. And she said, "Oh, she just did it out of fun. She felt it was funny." And she shared it with a child. With a child involved, there's nothing funny about the nudity of a child. So no matter what it is, just make sure that you report and you follow the procedure my boss has laid down.
I think we'll have to intensify that particular angle of the law, where people must be brought to speed what the ramifications are when you are dealing with indecent photos or videos of children, you know. That is what Mr. Didia said, that there is no consent. And so whether you are sitting on someone's you may claim, and then you just receive a photograph or a video of a young child, I mean a very little boy or girl, and then you even download without sharing it, you are still an offender of the law. All right, so if you are just joining our conversation on today's edition of the Safety Show, the topical issue is about the non-consensual sharing of intimate images or videos and the legal implication. And this morning, we have some wonderful personalities with us in the studio, helping us delve deeper into our discussion. The Director Cybercrime Unit at the CID headquarters, Chief Superintendent of Police, Mr. Emmanuel Eric JB, and then Detective Policewoman Corporal Gwendolyn Abi, our first female digital forensic analyst. Let me take this moment and then read some messages coming through on our Facebook live stream. If there are some questions concerning our topic for discussion, I may redirect them to our expert for them to also explain or even answer before we move on. Okay, so the first message came from, what's the name? Is it Karangman Dari Titus? Okay, he says that, good morning, sir. Please, when a police officer stops you and is conducting a search, can one video the officer conducting the search? Another question is, do I have to show my driver's license to a police officer who stops me and asks for my license, or do I have to hand it over to the officer? Okay, please, your questions are not directed to our topic that we are discussing, but then with the license bit, I think we've had that previously. Exactly, yeah. And with the new LI 2519, says that currently the police officer can request for your driver's license number, okay, where with the device he may input it and then get your data. In the event where you do not have your license with you, or you cannot even recall your driver's license number, you have 24 hours to do so, and then you hand over the original copy to the police officer. That is an answer to your question. And then Samuel Nana Bedu Ando says, good morning, please, where can I get a copy of the new road traffic regulation 2026 LI 2590? Okay, Sammy, it is available at the Assembly Press here in Accra. You can get a copy of the new LI. Eric Chum says that Muftau Ahmed, share straight to the next police station. Okay, so this one is not connected to our discussion. Common Sense says good morning. Good morning to you, Common Sense, for the message. And then Kofi GH says that good morning, my favorite show. It is midweek, and as usual, I'm watching live from my Ashalada base. God bless Ghana Police TV, God bless Ghana Police Service, and God bless my homeland, Ghana. Thank you so much, Kofi, for the message. Raymond Decoder Range Rover says that who composed the song for the Ghana Police Service? Wow. It is our very own veteran, Grace Ashi. Yes, so she did the composition of the song for the Ghana Police Service, Raymond. That is a nice tune, I believe. Evelyn Odria says that, good to see this, please. Keep it up. Okay, thank you so much, Evelyn, for the message. And then Evelyn comes back and says that, is there any platform we can report cases that can be taken up swiftly? So please be specific. Which case are you talking about? If it has to be done, or if it has to do with the cyber security issues, yes. You come to the CID headquarters, we have the cybersecurity unit or department where you can report cybercrime unit where you can report such cases to, and then you are going to receive swift response as well. Bernard Giddy says that, hello, good morning. How are you all doing in the studio this morning? Keep up the good work and educational program you are doing for Mother Ghana. Thank you so much, Bernard, for the message. Raymond is asking a question. He says that if both partners agree to do a video, and then all of a sudden the phone gets spoiled, and then it's sent to a repairer, it is shared. And so who becomes the offender? I think this one I would write it to Gwendolyn for you to answer, since you are the digital forensic expert. He is saying that in the event where a phone is broken down and then it has a content of, I think, 2 partners, the phone is in the possession of the repairer, but then they find the content in the public domain. In this situation, or in this instance, who is to be blamed? So,
let me not just narrow it down to the repairer.
Okay.
The 2 of them may also be blamed, because sometimes you have your image on your phone, but it has been shared to your cloud.
Okay.
So it might be that the person might have access from the cloud.
Okay.
And then the repairer too, after repairing the phone, might go to, because you have given him consent to repair the phone and not to go share into your phone or share anything.
Yeah.
So if he does anything of that sort, he's also liable.
Okay. Okay.
So you have to cast our nets wide and not narrow it down to only the repairer.
Very well. All right.
Yeah, let me add to what Gwen has just explained. To add that, some of these repairers, they receive phones that have been allegedly stolen. They copy every information data there and then probably later use the same content to do whatever crime. Okay. But even going into the phone, apart from the consent you are giving to this repairer to fix the phone for you, will equally even amount to another offense, unauthorized access, and then modification of such a device.
Okay.
And then also, when they do the forensics, one key important thing is to find out what you call, in computer terms, in computing, the event logs. Any action that is done on the phone is logged with a timestamp. So they are able to establish whether the content was leaked
from the repairer's end,
from the time the phone was handed over to the repairer, or before, or after. You see the point? Some people too, they are not able to keep their phones logs. I mean, the accessing the access codes very well. So anybody at all can just go into their phone without the authority, which is an offense per the Electronic Transactions Act. But because maybe a partner who is so jealous or who is so suspicious of the other going behind them, will just pick the phone because the passwords are not strong. And then if they see any suspicious content, they may first send it to themselves first or to maybe a trusted friend to be a witness in the matter, not knowing that these things could all amount to a breach of a provision in any of our cybercrime laws. So it happens in those ways, usually. So it is not necessarily that once the statement received from somebody that, oh, I sent my phone to a repairer and then the repairer leaked it. You don't just take that. So that is why the lab is very, very crucial. So they extract the whole information and then also follow, analyze, and see at what time. So we'll take our time, and then we also do the digital forensic analysis and then the examination to assist with a recommendation to assist the investigators that look at this side also. Don't just go ahead and charge
one person.
This person we retrieve the phone from, but probably do this A, B, C, D to get to the real perpetrator who may have breached that particular law.
Very well. So Raymond Decoder, that is it. There are digital footprints as said to us by experts. So don't think that once you have given your phone out to a repairer and then you find such videos or photographs in the public domain, automatically it becomes the fault of the... No. We'll have to conduct a lot of examination and then scrutiny into it, and then we identify all perpetrators in this particular regard. Okay. Bernard Gidi says, please, if someone has hacked my WhatsApp account, what can I do to recover it back? When? I want to take this question.
Yes. So initially, I mentioned WhatsApp support.
Okay.
So you go online and you type in WhatsApp support.
Okay.
then you click on it. It has a platform. They'll ask for your phone number, and then the email you use to register that particular phone or that WhatsApp number. So when after that, then you write extensively what happened. Who has taken your over your account and when it happened. Then you submit it. When you submit it, they will give you a feedback asking. They will restart everything. So they'll tell you maybe log in a daytime, log in. But when you continue to try and uninstall and reinstall, thinking it will go off, it prolongs the process. So once it happens, just go to WhatsApp support, type in exactly what happened, who has taken over the phone. You can even take screenshots of the takeover, insert it into the platform, and then upload it, and WhatsApp will respond to you.
All right. So, Bernard, that is it. WhatsApp support, that is where you can make your complaint, by giving them evidence to that particular claim.
And then also to add, some threat actors, suspects who take the advantage of this technology or this solution to trick many people to take over the account completely and permanently. So you must be careful. If you don't know how to do it, probably talk to the nearest police station, or you come to the CID headquarters or Cyber Security Authority, because you'll be there and then somebody will just trick you. I'm sending something. We call it social engineering techniques. Before you realize, they are trying to take over your account from you. So if you are not careful, you will think that it is the WhatsApp that is trying to prevent somebody taking over your account. So you also must be, very alert sometimes.
Thank you so much. There is another message coming from an ardent viewer of the SafeStar show, Nana Osei Mensa. He says, good morning, GH Police TV. I'm enjoying your conversation in my room at Columbus, Ohio, in the United States of America. Please, I want to find out if I can cause the arrest of my partner who opens my phone lock without my consent. I think that one Mr. JB has clarified that already. Yes. So Nana Osei Mensa, this one, yes. Okay, so Mr. JB, please you react to this one.
Okay. I don't know what the law says in US, Ohio. Okay. But I'm aware UK, they have similar laws. If you access your partner's phone without their consent, it's a criminal offense. It's not a civil offense. Okay. And then US, I think some states, or even almost all the 50 states.
I think he's making reference to Ghana.
Ghana. Oh, okay.
He lives in the USA, but he's always glued to Ghana, happenings or occurrences.
Yes, we have a particular section in the Electronic Transactions Act. That's Act 772 of 2008. Okay. Unauthorized access, unauthorized modification, unauthorized interference with a computer system and stuff like that. If you are partners, the consent that you give at the time of executing the marriage contract does not extend to some of these things. Because the marriage does not bind the two, except maybe, of course, there is a joint account. That the two of you have agreed that we are, we are creating an account, or we are opening a financial account. So, and then even if you go to that financial institution, there will be some protocols that either of the two beneficiaries of the account can sign a check to make withdrawal, to make payment into it. But if it is not there, you can't take your partner's digital device, which is protected, to access it. And then go and hide, and then you start doing something on it. You have committed or breached that provision. Section 125, Section 126. Unauthorized access, unauthorized modification, and that's just a custodial sentence.
Professor Iwanze, oftentimes some of these things doesn't become a problem. Once the marriage is, until probably there's something going on in the marriages, then
but you see, I am so much interested in the acts Mr. David is talking about, the Electronic Transactions Act. Automatically some of the women feel that once you are married, she has access to any device of yours as a husband.
That is what I'm saying. That once the marriage is, fresh, there's love out there. So you wouldn't even be perturbed if I pick your phone.
Are you sure?
But
no.
it is when it is, kind of breaking
Developing
down.
Problems. No, I don't know. That one I object to that.
Right.
Some people may just get married at the just initial stages, and then the woman may try to be picking the phones or device of the husband, and that's why no, please, you have no right. Oh, but we are married. Why are you hiding? Have something to hide. Right. That. But then legally, there is a provision.
It is wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think our women must understand that in as much as we are married doesn't mean that you have an absolute right to pick my device and then get into it.
Right.
That is an unauthorized access, and it attracts a custodial service. That's the most important thing. Yes.
And if you go ahead to do anything, then modification, another session will also be added.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. You are so happy.
Oh yes. A lot of men are suffering, this particular issues in their marriage. You understand?
Okay, so we go to our WhatsApp platform and we have a few messages from that side as well. So this is a message coming from See No Evil. He is reaching us from Budumburam, Kaswa, and then he asks, supposing two consenting adults choose to record their intimate video and publish it on, say, any porn site, example, OnlyFans, that's a porn site, does that also constitute any offense?
Yeah, the non-consensual sharing, let him start with the recording or the creating of the video. Currently, our law does not criminalize the recording of two consulting adults, their intimate image. The only thing is that the consent or non-consent will come in when the images are that of children. So if you decide to publish it, that's why I said there is at 2960, which is publication of obscene material. Okay. So you will not be charged and prosecuted in any provision in the Electronic Transactions Act or Cyber Security Act. But
at 29.
At 2960, publication of obscene material. So, and that act is not a directly cyber crime or cyber security provision. So we use a particular provision in the same Electronic Transactions Act at 772 sections 1, 2, 3. We call it the title is General Provisions Against Cyber Crimes. With the necessary modification with the publication of obscene material, that person can be brought to book under our current laws.
Okay. Correct. So even though it is from the both of them consenting, but it falls under the 2960 as an offense, and the
publication of the obscene material
will hold them liable for it.
But the unfortunate thing is that it is a misdemeanor. It is not a felonious charge. So
right. But it's still a an offense.
Yes, it's still a crime.
Right. Right. So we have another question coming from Cash. He is reaching us out from Abokobi. He asks, per the law, a girl at 16 years can give consent to sex. Why then do we say she's a child, so she can't give consent to sharing intimate images?
Yes, a very slight or little correction. At 554, Sexual and Other Offences Act, at 554, talks about defilement. Okay. Right. And it is having sexual intercourse or unnatural, having carnal knowledge of a child. And it is also gender neutral. A boy child can be victimized through as well as a girl child. So it's not only girls. Of any child under the age of 16, not 16.
Under the age of 16.
Of 16, not 16. So it is rape. That is having carnal knowledge of a female. Okay. And that is not gender neutral and not gender biased because having carnal knowledge of a girl or a female, of 16 years and above. Okay, that's the correction. Someone will argue that then it is inconsistent with our constitution because the constitution defines a child to be a person of less than 18 years. So why are we giving consent for a child of 17 years, for example, but under 16 years, who is equally a child? That one day we are not talking about non-consent or that kind of thing. So it still protects our children. Okay. And the law is not, my view, is not inconsistent. Probably, as we go up, I don't know whether when they are amending, there is a bill that is trying to probably amend the Cyber Security Act. We'll look at that. But for now, any child who is less than 16 years, whether you give consent or not, to publish their indecent images or photograph, to even take the image or photograph of these children, you have breached this particular provision.
This one is 16.
16?
You said 16.
Then 16, yes, 16 is an adult, as considered by the same Act at 1038.
Okay.
So if you are 16 years, you are not below 16 years. Okay. So if you share your image, and that one, the content does not become indecent.
Okay.
It becomes prohibited image. Okay. Intimate prohibited image or photograph. So if the two of them had consented, so it's an act between two consenting adults. So there is no identifiable person in the video whose consent was taken before it was shared. So it will fall back to the publication of what? Obscene material, which is a misdemeanor. Okay. So
you want to add
that is it, yes.
Okay. So we have another one coming from Rosemond Ejiri. And then she says, Mr. Jebi is a great man. I have worked with him before, and he doesn't joke with his work at all. Kudos to him for transforming the cyber security unit. So this is a heartwarming message from Rosemond Ejiri to you, sir.
Thank you.
And then we have another question coming from Mariana. And then she asks, please, my sister informed me some time ago that she had an intimacy with the boyfriend, and later the boyfriend showed the video to one of her sisters. She wants to find out, what should she do on this?
Yes, first of all, if she is a child of less than 16 years, that's where I have to start from. But if it's 16 years and above, if you read the particulars of this particular provision that we have, non-consensual sharing, okay, it is not about only sending it through a computer system like social media platforms or WhatsApp or what have you, okay. Even if you show it, because it is clearly stated, either through the stated medium or media or otherwise. So some people can just have the electronic content on their phones, but with the idea that if he commits themselves, and then because it is clearly defined and explained in that particular provision, i.e. section 66, section 67, and then section 68 of 1038, the Cyber Security Act. So she can report to the nearest police station or come to the CID headquarters, Cyber Crime Unit, and Child Protection Digital Forensics Laboratory. Our doors are always open, and we receive the complaint, and then we investigate.
Right, Mariana. So you can report the situation to the police, to the nearest police station, or if you still like, you come to the cybercrime unit here at the police headquarters, and they would assist you. Sajiboiti.
All right, so with our TikTok, so with our TikTok live streaming, we do not have a lot of messages, but I think now we only have one from Agapi Law. Agapi Law says that hello to you all from abroad with the good works, GH Police Television. Thank you so much, Agapi. Back to Facebook, there's a message coming in through our live streaming, and this one is coming from Detective Corporal Dunstan Guba. He says, I'm watching you live from the United Kingdom. That is my able director of the Cybercrime Unit. God bless you, sir, for always fighting for justice. Okay, thank you, Guba, for the message. And then Zawa, darling boy, Joe Free is asking, how do you know your WhatsApp is being hacked, even though you may have access to your WhatsApp logins? Gwen, I hope you can take this, right?
So, so far, what I know is that if you have your WhatsApp on, someone might link their account to your account because you have your own two-step verification, which is very important. Yeah. And this codes are with you. You are the only person that have access. If you relinquish that access to someone else, the person might have access to your phone.
Okay.
So if the person has not completely taken over, you can go to the linked portion to see if your WhatsApp has been linked to any device. And even before it will be linked to any device, WhatsApp will send you a notification that someone wants to link the WhatsApp to yours. So you just have to be very careful.
Yeah.
Keep your two-step verification to yourself and not to anyone else.
All right. So that is a response from our first female digital forensic analyst going out to you, Mr. Zawa Darling Boy Joffrey. Okay, so that is it. Sergeant Tess, do you have any message coming through at your end?
No, not from our WhatsApp platform, but then whilst you're checking for other messages, let's go to our question. What would you say that victims who fall to some of these situations should preserve as evidence when coming to report such cases to the Cyber Crime Unit for assistance?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think when it comes to preservation of content that is being investigated, our unit is the best place to preserve that evidence. Like any other crime scene, when you identify where the evidence are, you preserve the crime scene and then you do your further investigation. You, the victim, may not be able to do it properly. So the first step you have to do is to report. If you know the portal or the channel on the particular platform, report to them first. Or you go to the nearest police, local police, you file the complaint, and if they don't have the capacity to investigate thoroughly, at least they will assist you get an extract to be forwarded to the CID Headquarters Cyber Crime Unit or the Cyber Security Authority. We work closely with this regulatory agency, Cyber Security Authority, in many fronts. So that is my advice. Because if you attempt to preserve that particular content, if you are not careful, you may even be victimized further. Okay. Because sometimes some people will be communicating with you with different number or different account, pretending to be law enforcement officers or presenting to be cyber security practitioners or CID headquarters or police officers. And then you'll be sharing the same incriminating content to these criminals. And they may use it even to further criminalize themselves. But the unfortunate thing that they may be further victimizing you. So our advice has always been to report to the nearest police or report to our cyber crime unit at the CID headquarters, and we'll be able to assist you.
All right, so if you don't know how to go on the sites to preserve those things, the first point of call is to report for the complaints, and then you come with the material or the form, whatever it is you have. Yeah, that's fine.
Just to add, you can equally call to the police call-in lines. They will redirect you. They'll give you a phone number to call.
That is the 191.
Yes, the 191. They will redirect you to the cyber unit. They'll give you someone's phone number.
And then you can be able to assist from that angle. Great. So let's also find out, in the discharge of your duty, what are some of the challenges you do encounter, especially when the videos go viral and you still have to make sure that you are able to put the pieces together and then get the evidence? Go ahead, you want to take?
Yes.
Or must I will take that?
The challenges are, global. Digital evidence has no jurisdiction. They are found at multiple jurisdictions. It can be found in South Africa. It can be found in Nigeria. It can be found in US, almost everywhere. Okay. So to get the evidence, the content itself, and then other related evidence to properly investigate and then end in successful prosecution, you need these evidence. You have to acquire all these pieces of evidence across the globe. So that is why partnership with our international communities is very critical. Okay, so one of the challenges is that, and then even local interagency cooperation. But the good news is that we are having a very good relationship with our key stakeholder and partners, Cybersecurity Authority. We cooperate from the highest level, operational level, tactical level. So sometimes we assist in conducting joint operations and exercises, in fighting some of these reports, complaints. So that is there. And then there's one key important thing that, in my view, the administration is doing their best. But we still need more from our partners. You know, the lab, which is our engine room for every cybercrime or every modern investigation, is hugely challenged in terms of tools to work with. We have the physical infrastructure, but the tools, the proprietary tools, I mean, because the cyber intelligence session, for example, which is also equally important session of the unit, in patrolling both the encrypted profiles and platforms and the public platforms. We are basically using free tools, but the proprietary tools, sometimes our licenses get expired. But we will still ask for more because administration have done their best since this unit, particularly the laboratory was added in 2020 August. We were using a particular proprietary tool to do the forensic examination. You know, some other partners, and stakeholders and government have assisted, but we still need more sophisticated because the technology is changing every now and then. But when the lenses expired, and then probably we are looking for the same lenses, because of these challenges, it may take time. And the expired tools that we use come with their own limitations. For example, if you want to retrieve deleted files or deleted content, it becomes very difficult. And then because technology is every day advancing, you may have this digital device or provision of these particular digital services, and then the existing tool that we have may not be able to work on this latest. Example would be maybe the latest phone in town. I'll not mention any particular where the lenses was acquired, for example, 2020, or even latest 2025, and there is a new release of a particular digital device. That tool that was acquired in 2025 may not be able to work fully on device that was released in 2026. You see the argument. So that becomes very challenging. But we have, some partners who assist in that regard. Sometimes some of our devices, when you go to court and then get an order to work on those devices and then our tools are not able to work on them, we take court order from our high courts and then we take it outside. And then they will assist in even extraction, bypassing and then extracting the content or imaging the content and then forward the extract to us to work on them and then report to assist in investigation and then the prosecution. So these are some of our challenges that we are facing. And then we are still working. The administration is also doing their best. In fact, they are helping by also working, engaging with our partners, both international partners and then local partners, so that we will be up to date in terms of tools, in terms of resources, in terms of even human, and the training, the capacity of these few analysts we have in the lab. Correct.
All right. So that is it. But as we have just received some messages coming through on our TikTok live. I think they just joined the conversation late, but I will respectfully read the message. If there are some questions or so, but if that has been discussed or addressed already, then we'll move on. This one is a message coming from Deladem, and it says that what if the person screen records the contents and shares it? That has been addressed already. And then Baron says that no. So Baron says some Ghanaians are being okay. So this one is not in connection to what about we are discussing here. So that is it with the messages on our TikTok live streaming. Okay, Sarentes, but I think gradually we'll have to bring an end to our conversation. There are a chunk of messages coming through though, but then we don't also have the luxury of time. You know, I think over time, director must still be joining us.
You'll definitely be brought back.
Exactly. In the wake of intimate images being shared on across respective social media platforms. We'll have to let the people know what the law talks about, particularly today, that I'm learning. When you receive any image or intimate video of a child, consent has got nothing to do in this.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
And so if you receive it and then you delay in reacting by reporting to the law enforcement authorities, and then your device is being seized, where it may be referred to the digital forensic experts, and it's been established that you have it in your possession, you may face the full rewards of the law.
Maybe we should take a cue from Gwendolyn's analysis she put across on the person who traveled to the UK
and when you go to the airport,
he didn't know. Yes, so once he didn't know, he wasn't excused. He wasn't pardoned.
Yeah.
He was equally charged with it. So if we do not know about it, at least let's take a cue from that. And once you receive a content that has to do with a child, immediately you delete it from your phone.
Absolutely.
And then report it as well to the police
or
assistance.
So, Director, let's take your advice to parents. I believe parents have a big role to play when it comes to teaching their children about digital privacy and then consent, you know, being responsible usage of social media platforms. What will be your advice to parents by telling what their kids are supposed to be doing anytime they come into contact with the social media platforms?
And maybe you chip in with children who also are into the photographing and videoing.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah, thank you very much. This is a very good question. First of all, I will start by advice to parents, as you just said, and then our teachers or guardians, people who are taking care of our young people. Okay, it is not an excuse, as you rightly reiterated, when you are found to be in possession of indecent image of any child, not even a child of a child of 17 years.
17 years, yeah.
17 years or 17 years, 17 and a half years. If you are found in possession and there is no reasonable grounds for the law enforcement or the investigator to believe that you had it in good cause or for good intention, you have no excuse to that. Now, on the parents, you know, children are now using more digital platforms, digital devices. But the unfortunate thing is that most parents, even if they have the digital literacy, they don't have time to take care of their children and what exactly they do on those digital devices or on those platforms. Most children have even secured passwords on their phones than the parents do. Okay, so how do you, balance the two so that if you, the parent, you have no idea how to even create a strong password and your child has, how do you even monitor, and then probably offer some good advice about any little thing that you know about how to stay safe and then how to conduct safe online hygienic practices. And this is very serious. But the good news is that every year, during the whole month of October, Cyber Security Authority partners with good stakeholders, the police service, to do a lot of sensitization in our various schools, in our various institutions, marketplaces, and all that on platforms like GH Police TV, okay, and then other media platforms. So the education should be key. People should be encouraged to be part of such programs, be watching, be listening, so that any little thing that they can take to protect themselves first, before they can extend it to their children or guide them, it is very, very key. If you board any flight, they will tell you in an event of emergency, they will show you how to wear the life jacket. They will tell you have to wear yours first before you extend any help to any other person. You see the point? So I will encourage the parents and listeners and almost everybody. We shouldn't be quick to judge, but we should also encourage ourselves to learn from different sources, multiple sources, to know some of how to, conduct yourself properly online. Don't click any link that is sent to you without trusting the source or the link. And then also don't quickly share anything that you receive that you are attempting to break the news. You'll be the first person to have seen this news or this content. And then also don't even show it to anybody. There is every police station at every nook and crook of this country. Walk to the nearest police station. This is what I have just received. And the officers can check exactly whether you have received it because the timestamp will be there. Anybody will be able to know on the facial examination of it to know that, you just received this content just maybe an hour ago or just a minute ago. That person will be able to, even if he doesn't know anything about it, he can equally advise you to go to the nearest police station or to come to the CID headquarters. Cybercrime, we are there to assist, to receive everybody with any issue, particularly issues involving child online protection. And those who are online always emit breaches or suspected to be in breach of our cyber security and then cybercrime laws we have currently in the country. And then particularly our police officers and colleagues, we should never believe anything that is online that you have our DP or you are chatting with your Director General CID. It is never true without personally meeting these officers or these bosses for them to actually give you their contact numbers and then their account that they will personally write for you or they will personally share with you in your account. Otherwise, you may be a candidate of being victimized, either yourself or your family members or anybody around you. And if you are not careful, you become a suspect yourself.
Okay. All right, Gwen. You want to possibly touch on the websites as well, so that, and maybe any other thing you want to add on?
So NECMEC platform, NCEMG, and then stopncii.org. That one is for taking down of obscene materials of adults. And on the NECMEC platform, that one is for children. And WhatsApp supports, Meta supports, TikTok supports, X supports.
All right. Thank you so much for gracing our studios. Are you worthy?
All right. Yeah, so Martin Ampoma on our live Facebook streaming says that, good morning, I'm watching you live from OPK Media, Kokomlemle, good work, GH Police TV. And then a message from Nkansa through our WhatsApp line says that, my regards to Gwendolyn. I met her at the cybersecurity office and she was such a good person to us. From Nkansa to you. Yes. All right. Okay. So, as I test, the absence of any further development on our discussion today, I think this is where images or videos and its legal implication. And this conversation became fruitful as a result of the support received from two wonderful personalities here, the cyber crime department at the CID headquarters, in the person of the Director, Chief Superintendent of Police, Mr. Emmanuel Eric JB, and our very own first female forensic digital analyst, Detective Policewoman Corporal Gwendolyn Abbey. Thank you so much, guys, for your visits. But we'll go for another break. When we return, we'll take time and delve into your birthday messages and then finally wrap up. Do stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we?
you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Ya mama yiko Ghana police, ya mama yiko ya mama yiko Ghana police, ya mama mani ejuma mama so ya mama so Ghana phone na say ya mama yiko ya mama so ya mama so. That's right. Why do? Let us give respect to police. Police are not our enemies, but they are our friends. They deserve to be honored. Ya mama yiko, ya mama so. You stand for the nation and never let go. Encourage and duty, your constantly glow. Your service and honor continue to show. Ghana police, ya mama you go. Your service and honor continue to show. Ghana police, ya mama you go. I go, I go. Dada. Ya mama yiko. Ya mama. Yeah, yeah. Ya mama. Ya mama. Ya mama. Ghana phone nasi. Ya mama yiko. Ya mama. Dada. When danger is rising, your affairs on the go. In every command, your integrity shows. Through trials and storms, your resilience glows. Ghana police, ya mama yiko.
Ka akwanhyia ɛyɛ akwansideɛ ɛde ma obi biara ne sɛnti ɛsɛsɛ yɛtwe yɛn adwen ɛkɔ nneɛma a ɛnam so ɛma akwanhyia a ɛde epira ɛne ewuo ɛbɛyi ɛso ne sɛnti GH Police TV ahyehyɛ dwumadie a ne din ɛne ka kwan so nkyerɛkyerɛ traffic orientation show ɛde ɛbrɛw ɛwɔ dwumadie yi so yɛde etuufo na yɛakyerɛkyerɛw nneɛma ɛne mmara ahodoɔ a ɛsɛsɛ wo ehu ɛwɔ yɛn ɛkwan no ɛso. Ɛno nti gyebrɛ yɛhwɛ dwumadie yi da biada ɛwɔ GH Police TV so a ɛsan so ɛwɔ DSTV channel 362 so na yɛfa nsua deɛ ɛmfa nsi ka akwanhyia ano ɛkwan.
Road crashes or accidents are of great worry to everyone. In view of this, we need to be alert on things that brings about accidents on our roads, leading to deaths of our loved ones. It is of this reason that Traffic Orientation Show on GH Police TV seek to teach, educate all road users, being it drivers, riders, pedestrians, on the rules and regulations and road traffic as to reduce road accident. Make time to watch Traffic Orientation Show every day on GH Police TV as we bring you more insight on road traffic related issues. You can also watch us on DSTV channel 362 and other digital channels. On Traffic Orientation Show, we say, drive safely, arrive alive.
You're welcome back from that break. Thank you for staying with us. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. All right, folks, it is birthday time. This is where we celebrate with our loved ones, police officers, ardent viewers, our colleagues with the sister state security agencies celebrating their birthdays in the month of August. And so we have our projected list of birthday celebrants ready. It is a happy birthday wish going out to the venerated and phenomenal Commissioner of Police, Mrs. Mamiya Tiwa Adu Dankwa, the technical advisor to the Minister for the Interior. This wish is coming from Deputy Superintendent of Police, Mr. Isaac Adetim, and then from all of us here at Police TV. And the message says that happy birthday to a wonderful mother and a mentor. Birthday comes once in a year, but a special person like you deserves to be celebrated every single day. Every single day. I wish you a never-ending happiness, long life, with good health, and most importantly, success in everything you do. As this day is already blessed, the year ahead is as well blessed. So enjoy every bit of it. Have a wonderful birthday, our lovely mother. God bless you. That is so touching, Salentes, to, COP Mami Tiwa has been a household name when it comes to being a compassionate woman and a mother as well. During a time as the Director General Welfare, I made mention that she played a very pivotal role in reforming the welfare structure within the Ghana Police Service.
That is so true.
And everywhere she has been to, she has been a phenomenal figure, working to ensure that success becomes the ultimate.
That is so
and so it was so refreshing when we had her on our show during Paula's workshop at the National Police Headquarters. Okay. And so today happens to be a birthday, and I know what she can do.
It's always refreshing to have, officers or leaders who, have the welfare of their personnel into account or at heart. Because they are the people who are serving. And so when you have leaders who really look at the welfare or touch on the welfare of the personnel, you can only have good results from your men.
Absolutely.
So, it's no wonder that she did a very exceptional well when she was handling that position.
Absolutely. So once again, it's a happy birthday wish going out to you, Mommy. We love you. We are praying to God that may you be kept and then you enjoy the fruits of your labor. And once the technical advisor to the Minister for the Interior is having a birthday today, certainly there's going to be a party.
Certainly.
I am so much hopeful. And so, Mommy, do not forget us here at the Public Affairs Directorate. An invitation, and then we'll be there to celebrate with you in a grand style. Do have a fabulous birthday celebration. Commissioner of Police, Mrs. Mamiya Tiwa Adu Dankwa. You are allowed, madam. All right. Another happy birthday wish going out to a sedulous member of the Police Management Board, Commissioner of Police, Dr. Vance Baba Gariba, the Director General Research and Planning. This wish is coming from your wife, Chief Superintendent of Police, Madam Rosina Donko Gariba, Officer Commanding Regional Police Training School, Ho, your children, Emmanuel Vance Gariba, and then Samuel Kwame Gariba. So their message is that happy birthday to you, my husband, my leader, COP Dr. Vance Baba Gariba. Today, I thank God for the gifts of you. You lead with wisdom, you serve with integrity, and you love our family with all your hearts. Thank you for the way you carry the weight of command and still come home to us. Thank you for being a father, a provider, and a covering over this home. As you begin this new age, I pray that God grants you long life, divine health, more wisdom, double promotion, and favor in your life, in all you do. May his hand continue to guide you in service to the nation and family. I am with you 100%. I am proud to be Mrs. Gariba. I love you more than today, than yesterday. Happy birthday, my king.
My king.
Wow, this is so heartwarming from a wife to a husband, you know, an adorable husband to be precise. And so, COP Dr. Vance Baba Gariba, Director General Research and Plan. This one is a happy birthday wish from your revered wife, your adorable wife, Chief Superintendent of Police, Madam Rosina Gariba, and then your kids as well. Do have an amazing birthday celebration from all of us here at the Public Affairs Directorate, headed by the Director General, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Madam Grace Ansa Akrofi. Sir, we pray that may you be kept under the protection and guidance of our Lord Jesus. And then once again, once the whole DG Research and Plan is having his birthday, Sanites, I am also hopeful that there's going to be a party.
Extremely hopeful.
Extremely hopeful.
Absolutely.
Of which we cannot be excluded from the party.
Right after the show, we are marching.
We are marching straight to the Secretariat of the Research and Planning, where COP Dr. Vance Baba Gariba is having his birthday. Do have an amazing birthday as well. Again, this one is a wish coming from us here at GH Police TV. Yes, so it is a happy birthday wish once again going out to Commissioner of Police Dr. Vance Baba Gariba, Director General Research and Planning. We wish you a very blessed happy birthday. We pray for long life and protection of the Lord every second of your life. May this new year bring you more success, good health, and all the blessings you deserve. Enjoy your day, sir. So from us at GH Police Television, under the DG, DCOP, Madam Grace Ansa Akrofi, and then every Tom, Nick, and Harry who works here at the Public Affairs Directorate. We know that certainly after this morning show, we are moving straight to the the RMP, Research and Planning Secretariat, where we are going to join hands and then celebrate in a grand style with our boss.
Special guest of honor.
Special guest of honor, yes. So do have an amazing birthday, sir. You are loved. Wow. Another wonderful personality. So, Sanitas, you know, today happens to be the celebration of prominent persons, you know. Yes. On Monday, we had the obstetrician, gynecologist at the police hospital talking to us about the causes and prevention of maternal death. Today happens to be the happy birthday of Assistant Commissioner of Police, Dr. Alex Akon, with the Ghana Police Hospital, an obstetrician, gynecologist, for that matter. And this wish is coming from all officers of the Public Affairs Directorate and the police hospital, and your very own sister, policewoman Sergeant Philomena Bansi, with the Accra Regional Police Command. And the message says that, thank you for your steady presence on our morning show, your clear explanations, calm assurance, and commitment to health, to the health sector, have been helped. Countless viewers make better decisions for themselves and their families. On your special day, we celebrate not only your expertise, but also the compassion and trust you bring to every segment in our lives. We're wishing you good health, joy, and continued inspiration as you keep educating and protecting our community. Happy birthday going out to you, ACP Dr. Alex Akon, an obstetrician gynecologist with the Ghana Police Hospital. Do have an amazing birthday celebration, sir. You are loved. We are also hopeful that Dr. Akon also threw a party at the police hospital. So once we are done with the show, and then we visit our two previous birthday celebrants, we'll capitalize or end our birthday celebrations at the police hospital and then celebrate with our very own ACP, Dr. Alex Akon. Do have an awesome birthday celebration today. You are loved by many, sir. Wow. It is a belated happy birthday going out to Assistant Commissioner of Police, Miss Yvonne Cindy Osei, the Tema Regional Police Command, second in command, 2IC. Yeah, so this wish is coming from ASP, Mrs. Dede Jakbasu, and everyone at the Public Affairs Directorate, Tema Regional Police Command. The message says that we are wishing you a wonderful birthday filled with joy, good health, and countless blessings. May the year ahead bring you greater success, happiness, and fulfillment. Have a truly blessed and memorable birthday, ma. So, ACP, Mrs. Yvonne Cindy Osei had the birthday celebration on Monday.
Last Monday,
so, as we say, it is better late than never. It is a belated wish going to her. We pray that, Madam, may you be kept under the protection of our Maker. Do have an amazing week as you celebrate your birthday. All right, Tess, you can come in and have the other birthday celebrants wished.
Right. We are still celebrating the birthdays of loved ones here on GH Police TV. So that is a happy birthday wish to General Sergeant Nyako Bernard Edusei, also known as Asori. This is coming from General Constable Frimpong Yao Akowa, and all the Rocky Men 2025 batch. You are an instructor with the Pualogu Training School and Asasi Kenyasi Training School. The message to you this morning is, may God continue to guide your steps, bless your efforts, and grant you peace and joy in all you do. Your best days are still ahead. So happy birthday to you, General Sergeant Nyako Bernard Edusei, also known as Asori. May the Lord keep you and guide you as you mark this memorable day in your life. Stay safe out there. Happy birthday to you, sir. Still celebrating the birthdays of loved ones here on GH Police TV. So there's a birthday wish from Addison to Lance Corporal Likwad Hashim. You are with the National Counterterrorism Unit, and the message to you this morning is, may the good Lord bless you and protect you from all evil and grant you your heart's desires. Happy birthday to you, General Lance Corporal Likwad Hashim of the National Counterterrorism Unit. Enjoy yourself, bro. Stay safe out there as you serve Mother Ghana and humanity at large. So this is a happy birthday wish to General Constable Adasi Atakum Sami. Adasi Atakum Sami of the National Operations Combat. This message is coming from General Constable Frimpong Yao Akowa and all the Rocky Men 2025 badge. Their message is to a brother and a friend. May your years see you prosper in all your endeavors. We wish you long life coupled with good health. So happy birthday to you, General Constable Sami Adasi Atakum. This is from the Rocky Men 2025 to you. Stay safe out there, bro, as you celebrate this remarkable moment in your life. So this is a happy birthday wish to Harriet Dede Esiama, a national service person with the Protocol Directorate here at the police headquarters. This wish is coming from Superintendent Mr. Okine, the Director of Protocol, and all officers of the Protocol Directorate, ASP Mrs. Angela Kumi, and also officers from the Public Affairs Directorate. The message this morning is, may this new chapter be the beginning of greater works in your life. Have a wonderful and a blessed birthday. So happy birthday to you, Harriet Dede Esiama. Stay safe. May God continue to guide you and order your steps in all you do. Chill.
Yeah.
Right. So that will be all for the projected birthday wish.
Yeah, Sanitez, you know, this young lady who's celebrating a birthday today, a national service personnel with the protocol department here at the National Police Headquarters, is a very hardworking one, and always tune in, watching us live on GH Police Television. So, Dede, big shout outs going out to you, Harriet. Dede Esiama do have an amazing birthday celebration. Once we are done with the show, we'll be coming to the protocol office and then celebrate your birthday in a grand style with you. All right, so still on the birthday wishes. It is a belated happy birthday wish going out to Madam Comfort Teiko. This one is coming from General Sergeant Francis Bo with the Accra Regional Police Command. Yesterday was your birthday, and therefore we pray that may all your heart desires come into fruition. Do have a blessed week and an amazing birthday. Belated happy birthday going out to you, Comfort Teiko. This wish is coming from General Sergeant Francis Bo with the Accra Regional Police Command. Okay, so with the birthday celebrations, it is a happy birthday going out to Madam Salome Anobia Dakwa. This one is coming from your good friend, Corporal Gilbert Freeman Asante here at the Public Affairs Directorate. And Freeman says that he has known you for over 2 decades, and so he cherishes your friendship and prays that the good Lord continually bless and enlarge your territory. And then may you remain blessed and stay focused in whatever thing you are doing. Happy birthday once again going out to you, Madam Salome Anobia Dakwa. This one is coming from your friend Corporal Gilbert Freeman Asante. Do have a wonderful birthday celebration. Okay, a happy birthday again once again going out to our ever-loving grandma, Madam Eugenia Pra, also known as Mommy Teacher. You are 81 years old today, and this wish is coming from your grandchildren, Dorinda, Glenn, Papa, Ohima, and Mandy. Their message says that may your years see you prosper in all your endeavors. May your years see you prosper in all your endeavors. We wish you long life, coupled with good health, to see your great-grandchildren. Happy birthday going out to Grandma, Madam Eugenia Pra. You are also known as Mommy Teacher. Do have an amazing birthday celebration today. You are 81 years of age. God has been faithful to you, Grandma. Do have a wonderful week. Happy birthday going out to my twin brothers, Derek and Dennis Kweku Lati. This one is coming from Sergeant Eugene Ofe and son here at the Public Affairs Directorate. And the message says that, may the good Lord bless you guys, grow in favor and strengthen you as well. So happy birthday going out to you. Twins, Derek and Dennis Kweku Lati do have an amazing birthday celebration. Right. It is a happy birthday going out to Didymus Nanaya Asari. This one is coming from your mother, Nana Adepa Amponsan Yeboah the First. Your father, Mr. David Nanaya Asari, and your siblings, Comfort, Ellie, Josephine, Stephen, and Ronan. The message to you is that, may you grow in grace and good health. We love you, son. So this one is a birthday message from your parents, your siblings, your family members as well to you. Didymus Nanaya Asari, happy birthday to you. And again, happy birthday is going out to to Prophet Frank Apia Ajiman. You are the founder of Shepherd International Ministry, Koforidia, in the eastern region of Ghana. Do have an amazing birthday. Prophet, more oil, more grace from our Maker for you to keep interceding on our behalf. So happy birthday going out to you, Prophet Frank Apia Ajiman, founder of Shepherd International Ministry. This one is coming from your brother, Chief Inspector Gideon Ohene Boatin, and the entire family. Do have an amazing birthday celebration. Okay. It is a belated happy birthday wish going out to Mr. Abdul Rashid Tanko of Radio Gold. This wish is coming from your wife, Policewoman Chief Inspector Mariatu Kansuma, with the Accra Central MTTD, and your children. And their message says that, may the Almighty Allah continue to protect you and make you great. Belated happy birthday going out to you, Mr. Abdul Rashid Tanko of Radio Gold. This wish is coming from your wife, your lovely wife, Policewoman Chief Inspector Mariatu Kansuma, with the Accra Central MTTD, and your children. Do have an amazing birthday celebration today. So that is it with our birthday wishes on today's edition of the Safe Start Show. But before we finally wrap up, let me send some big shout outs going out to Alberta Abrokwa from your personal person, Kofi Commissioner. Yes, here at the Public Affairs. He says that, do have a lovely midweek. So big shout outs going out to you, Alberta Abrokwa from your personal person, Kofi Commissioner. And then once again, big shout outs going out to you, Harriet Dede Esiama, National Service personnel with the protocol department here at the police headquarters. Do have an amazing day. Sergeant Tess, do you have any shout outs going out to anyone?
No, Sergeant White, I think we've had behind time. So
right. Okay, so this is where we wrap up on today's edition of the Safe Start Show. Thank you so much for your time with us. We believe that we've learned a lot. And as we always say, this platform remains committed to offer you with authoritative news and educate you as well about how the law works in Ghana. Thank you so much. We are sending big gratitude to the head of the organization, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu, and sedulous members of the Police Management Board, and an immense gratitude going out to the Director General of Public Affairs Directorate, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Madam Grace Ansa Akrofi, and then every Tom, Dick, and every other individual for the wonderful piece of work. Once again, I'm Sergeant Yawboy Tibuatin, your host, and I was supported by my co-host, the Halcyon Policewoman, Sergeant Theresa Ado. Until we come your way with a Friday edition of the Freaky Camouflage Safe Start Show, do enjoy the rest of our programs. It's all about safety. Goodbye for now.